Please welcome Sherry. So I'm Sherry Pennings. I was born 38 years ago, Marissa Canham. That's not the same name, is it? No. It's an interesting story how that came to be. So, on my birthday, I was relinquished and placed into foster care. And I spent the first 7 months of my life being cared for in foster care very lovingly until I was placed with my adoptive parents and my adopted brother. And I fell into just the most amazing family about 16 months after my birthday. My younger brother came to be in our family. My parents had that miraculous post-adoption baby, and I grew up so loved. The gifts I was given, the gifts adoption gave me. I was born with a congenital heart defect, and because of my parents' status, I was gifted amazing medical care. It allowed me to become a gymnast. And not just a gymnast that, plays on the mats. I was an elite gymnast. I trained with coaches whose names you would readily know if I said them. Extremely privileged upbringing. My education was fantastic. My everything. It was just really kind of a magical childhood. So tonight, what I want to touch on is the fact that there's this narrative that takes place around adoption. The belief is adoption is a gift. But the truth is, adoption is trauma. It is rooted in trauma. So some of the other gifts adoption gave me. I had the complete erasure of my identity. So like I said, my name was Marissa Canham. That was wiped clean. I was issued a brand new birth certificate with my new name, and I grew up with that, not knowing my original name. I was gifted a lack of biological mirroring. I didn't know a single person in my entire life that I looked like until I gave birth to my very first daughter. And it happened to be that I had 2 more after that, and all of them look just like me. And that seems trivial to many. But when you've never seen a single person in your life who looks like you, you realize what a privilege it is. I was also gifted perfectionism. Feeling like I had to be perfect in order to live up to the gift of adoption, to be worthy of the family and the life that I was given. I was gifted molestation by a family member. And my parents, being the amazing parents that they were tuned into it and sat me down one day and asked me very straightforwardly, "Is this going on?" And adoption gifted me silence. Because the fear of yet another rejection was so ingrained into my DNA that I couldn't speak the truth. To this day, I have not spoken the truth to my parents. So you see, adoption doesn't grant you a better life. It gives you a different life. When I think about the things that people have said to me, I'm often told, "Oh, there's happy adoptees, and then there are some that are really angry." And you might know some people who are adopted, and you might know some happy adoptees and some angry adoptees. The truth is, there's all of that. The other truth is that they probably don't feel safe enough to fully express their truth to you. They may not even feel safe enough to fully express their truth to themselves. So what I want you to take away from what I have to say tonight is that adoption is a gift, but adoption is also trauma. So the next time somebody says, oh, I was adopted, or oh, we're adopting, you don't immediately jump to, this is the greatest thing ever, I'm so excited for you. I hope that there's also a small twinge of sadness in recognizing the deepest loss a human can possibly experience and the trauma that comes with that. Thank you.